To a world where stars align and intuition reigns. Stars align and intuition reigns. I am Tanya D, your guiding holistic shaman medium on a journey to unlock the boundless power of your intuition. Nature holds secrets beyond what meets the eye, just as each star illuminates the night sky in you, waiting to be embraced. Our intuition transcends mere gut feelings, gut sensations. It taps into subtle energies that exist beyond logic's grasp. Imagine your intuition as sparks of cosmic energy within your being, igniting the way to clarity and purpose. With my near-death experience at the tender age of 7, I embarked on a profound journey into the realm of spirit and intuitive awakening. Now, and since then, I see auras travel through dimensions and connect deeply with the universe's energies. And today, I stand here to help you embrace your unique intuitive gifts, just as I have embraced mine. Together, we'll explore energy exercises, understanding the significance of elements, the energetic centers, delve into the cosmology of numerology. We'll climb into our skin, becoming heart-centric, even tap into the imaginal realm. With the power of your soul's harmonic, you'll awaken your inner potential like never before. Throughout this transformative course, you'll unlock your intuition's power, discovering the magic, the essence within you, the Merlin effect, guiding you on an energetic highway. And as a special gift, for a limited time, you'll receive my energetic super bundle for free. A collection of my best-selling courses in holistic healing designed to lead you towards major energetic shift. Imagine hearing your inner voice clearly with clarity, feeling more creativity, reducing your stress levels. Picture yourself finding your purpose and manifesting your dreams with the universe as your wise guide. The universe is waiting to reveal its mysteries to you. Embrace your intuitive gift, and together we'll tap into your inner voice for answers, unlocking the stars within. And I'll see you on the other side. Ashe, blessings. Inshallah and Ashe, earthly blessings to you and for you. How was that full percolating moon? Go ahead and share in the comments some rituals that you did to access, what inspired you to do them and what not. Go ahead and comment there. Had a little hiccup. I don't know if I'm streaming everywhere or just a few places, but either way, how many of you activate or are aware of the Lionsgate portal? You tune into that every season. The Lionsgate, the 88, I think we've had a few 88s happening, but it's an opening of I would say an otherworldly portal, a galactic gate, and it's said to deliver the highest of the highs of frequencies. It's like a frequential energy into our essence, into our being, allowing us for an opportunity, possibly an unknown opportunity, to rebirth our spirit energy, that essence, the spirit of the earth as well. And it also gives the spirit of the divine heart, the cosmos. So I sense that this is like a high frequency energy that we can all utilize to open up our energetic centers in body and out of body, raising our vibration, raising our consciousness in spirit, if you will, in spirited new ideas, enhancing our intuitive gift and style, our psychic abilities, we all have them, receiving galactic juicy downloads. And it reaches its peak on the 15th degree of the Leo season, Leo in the sun, where the sun shines everywhere. And it starts when the sun enters Leo at the 0 degree. Very magical and mystical there, activated by the rising of the star Sirius, which is even another peak energy of this lioness energy. And it's the 8. The 8 is the day we celebrate the portal in all actuality, but it is opened already. And Sirius is considered like a spiritual, subtle spirit sun is kind of how I see that. So the rising and the return of the Sirius sun, the spiritual sun, was seen by the ancient wisdoms as the rebirthing of our spiritual or spirit energy, spirited energy, the spirit energy of the planet even. I feel like it's like, I want to call it the source sun. So I imagine just being on the top of a mountain, like Mount Shasta, if you will, actually, often associated with the rainy season, even flooding of the Nile, the denial of the Nile sometimes, the waters rebirthing, nourishing, sustaining rain, also known as the ancients as the birth or the start of the new year. And I believe our new year actually starts on our birthday, maybe 3 months before. You start feeling that. Being the brightest star, our spiritual sun, if you will. The sun illuminates kind of upon the earthly realm of our physical world, seen as sometimes as an illusion, but our spiritual sun, illuminates the truth of our timeless soul energies. It reminds me of universal streams, scalar waves, personal streams, and whatnot, doing this cosmic dance. And the ancients would even say wizards, I would think of and stuff, were very actually attuned. I would even bring in mages and seers and shamans, very attuned or tuned into this energy, the star, Sirius. And they actually believed it was this portal, this gateway to heaven. And if you've ever done ancestralization with Malidoma, you know what I'm talking about there. But the home of our upper world, higher vibrational beings, what was the message for Friday, right? It really is the upper world, if you've tuned into my show. Interestingly enough, the energy of Sirius really does carry, I would say, quantum, highly, I don't want to say erratic, but highly eclectic technology wisdom, so advanced that we also can actually tap into energetically, utilizing during this time. And this momentum's already opened, but when the sun shines upon everything it touches in the physical, Sirius is then the light. It really does remind me of universal streams, scalar waves that beams down life for our spiritual essence of our bodies, our subtle bodies. That's kind of how that feels for me. This is why opening up to the Lion's Gate, the portal, often brings awakenings, aha moments, lifting our conscious awareness to, I would say, not just elevated, but elaborated new heights. Freedom, advanced technology, freedom, innovative freedom. And the number 8 is the infinity. It's DNA activation, infusing this energy into every core of our essence, of our being, little crystals inside of us. It can also unlock, upgrade the memoirs, the memory of our cells, our cell dynamic, allowing us to be able to really bring in more of all, I would say, beyond infinity fantastic, of more healing, more peace, more love into our essence, into our being. So how many of you speak or tone into water and drink it? I actually do this. I think Emoto was, I would say, beyond, like ahead of his time in a way, but changing or we're actually charging, toning, infusing water with words, actually toning into that and healing our inner world. Our body being mostly made of water, right? And the earth, the flesh, mostly covered with water, flowing water, the rhythms of water. So we too have millions of these crystalline waters that really live inside of us, and they also vibrate, right? That's why music is so, I would even sound bathing, drumming, all those things. So we too can also summon our inner waters, our crystalline palace inside of us, to ensure that our crystals are also vibrating into this higher harmonic of like these infinity, the infinite soul that we actually are, the infinite journey that we get to take. So there's this veil between the other worlds, the realm of spirit, and our 3D world, the halfway mark between the summer solstice, the vernal equinox, if you will, and just be aware of like messages, tuning into messages, telepathy, channeling. I've been called to channel lately. It's quite interesting, which I do channel, but I don't usually share that to the world. But just being aware of messages that are being offered to you at this time, especially through channeling, telepathy, visions, sense, sight, feeling, How we use this energy, this potent energy, to magnetize it is really up to us individually, but it's very cosmic. It's galactic. I would just totally say it's otherworldly. It's a portal, a gateway that's very powerful. I would even say it's majestic, but it's here for us to really celebrate our own energetic rebirthing, if you will, the return of our spirited energy, even giving us a spirit wash, if you will, a cleanse. So we can use this energy to really call back aspects or pieces, puzzle pieces, fractals, if you're a reflector, fractals of our spirit that we actually feel have been lost, hidden along our journey, along the way. It reminds me of Linus in Charlie Brown with all his dust, to really go through our own process of rebirthing. And it's almost like the butterfly anew, to feel actually fantastic in our bodies. Not just our physical bodies, but our energetic bodies, and really syncing them all together. So how you use this individually is actually up to you, and accessing it. Usually, using our intuition. If you're not sure, take my Change Your Stars quiz. It's super fun. Especially when working with the energy, try not to feed any negative thoughts, which our mind is a tool. The two wolves, if you will, the one you feed, right? I tend to feed both of them. I journal so much lately. I have pads of paper all over the place, not even kidding. But there are a few things that we can all utilize to set our intentions further after this full moon. So healing our heart space. Leo is the season of our heart center. And our heart center is highly activated. It is highly activated anyway during the season of Leo, but it's also our heart center, which actually activates between 4.5 and 6.5. I talk about that all the time, but we're kind of rebirthing this part of our lives that we've already lived, and we can go back and heal this like inner childlike wonder that comes out during this Lionsgate portal. Old or even new current wounds of our heart may actually bubble to the surface or rise, come to the forefront. We may even feel free of burdens, betrayal, grief, sadness come to the surface that has been kind of, it might be like a blanket upon our heart space. So this portal also opens and activates our third eye, one of our vision centers. It's a kind of a third eye visional awakening, if you will. So you may feel even more intuitive. You might have waking dream states, learn something new about your gifts or your intuitive gifts. Maybe one awakens that you actually haven't used before. But the way we speak to who you are and the way they speak through us is individual. And our intuition is probably more than likely very strong and gifted. I would say it might be more intense. So if this is something you want to work with more, this is actually a great time to really begin. Again, that Change Your Stars quiz. It's a fun exercise. I do have some links for Cindy Dell. I've worked with her since 2012, one of her stewards, I should say. Along with Change Your Stars, I did put that in there. But even though we do have 7 main in-body centers, there are also out-of-body energetic centers that are very magical and mystical. I love the Shaman's Portal, if you've listened to me long enough. But these two can also be activated during the Lionsgate portal. Awakening the dragon, if you will. Tap into the ancient wisdom and new wisdom, even higher spiritual knowledge. You may even experience, again, psychic downloads, inspiration out of nowhere with this higher vibrational energy from really what I want to say. I don't know why I'm feeling Mount Shasta and the Mount of Sirius, if you will, even the Egyptian pyramids. We've got options just beaming down upon us, coming through dreams, visions, animal totems, guardians, spirit guides, angels, divas, and even more. Singers of the realm, my other favorites. Or simply through hearing, our hearing sister, telepathy, channeling, automatic writing, being a conduit, a voice to really channel. Light language, options, just saying. Meditation, automatic writing again. I do quite a bit of that. So these are all gateways, the abilities opening up to us for this energy to receive guidance. Really from our higher self, or Sarah, what we look like on the other side, just saying. But it's even possible to receive visitations. subtle energy visitations from the heavenly universe, which could be an otherworldly being. It could be an angel if you're connected. Just being more open, receptive, receiving and receivership, open to signs, dreams, and even visits from our ancestors, our loved ones. You know, it might come through a smell. So people who have passed, from our spirit guides, guardians, gatekeepers, we've got opportunities. Even aliens, just saying. One of the strongest energy vibrations is actually freedom. And I feel like it's bringing freedom to Earth. The Earth is in the season of Aquarius, while the sun is in Leo. It's those opposing forces. So it's this idea that our earthly sun illuminates the physical world, which again is that illusion. However, Sirius is illuminating our soul, our spirit bodies, our subtle bodies, which actually is a truth. And merging the two together, that is kind of, I don't want to say, it is actually the map. It's our design. And in understanding this is when we gain a new sense, a new intuitive gift, or an original, our origins, an origin sense of freedom, peace, inner peace, water, bringing in water. So this energy has these very peaceful vibrations, sensations, I would say as well. So it's about the inner peace. And of course, for myself, the best way to spend time really is in nature. Be in nature, whatever that feels like for you, by a stream, by a river, the ocean, a tree, just tapping into the waters and meditating by them and connecting to the frequential energy of the water moving and using it for healing, restoration of body, mind, spirit, and I would even say soul. Technology, innovating. I really believe it's this eclectic, inspirited energy, highly advanced. But you can use this portal really to activate new ideas. They're probably a little more techy, a little more quirky, a little more lightning innovations. Something like websites, podcasts, blogs, an app, AI, or anything else that's kind of related to advanced otherworldly technology. Again, AI, right? Everyone's posting that all over the place. So it's just a great idea to use to our advantage, really, all of the things. A creative outlet. It really is, if you can, stream in to your own stream, personal streams, universal streams. It's time for creativity, perfecting like opportunities, unlimited, unknown, new creative projects, whatever that is, because we've all got the gift, right? So take this initiation from the full moon and take an action on a creative project to really sink the deal, if you will. Something that you've been percolating about, getting it to launch, getting it off the ground, and bring out your crystals. I would use your main ones. I use probably 3 main ones. I tend to take my crystals outside all summer long and bring them inside during the winter. Or I do have another worldly shrine that's very activated where I do have the other world. I go in there to communicate with the Gantomble and the genie, and I'm creating a Wedame. But all in all, we can utilize this energy to connect ourselves with the cosmos, the cosmic comforter, the stars, the illuminations, I should say, the radiating, all of the galactic frequencies of these higher dimensional beings and planes, even our own intuitive gifts. They might actually get bumped up a level, activating our highest heart for healing. Yep, our higher heart. These forces, mostly so the forces of adversity, you know, the expansion of ancient wisdom, spiritual acumen. It is otherworldly, just assisting us in awakening to our authentic, our true potential, gifts and talents, purpose, or life purpose. So kind of be setting the seeds, the foundations, if you will, of our soul's intention, of how your heart wishes to utilize this energy. Create sacred space. I'm going to do rituals. I do them anyway, but I'm actually blasting a little more, or whatever practice you use to harness and bring in this energy and really work with it. I'm also going to be uploading a guided meditation soon. I'll let you know when that's on the highway. And soliciting solitude. I have a bunch of meditations in there as well So with that, thanks for tuning in, and I will be at Crohn's Hollow doing divinations tomorrow. So if you happen to live in Salt Lake City, Utah, stop on in, stop by, just say hi, even if you're not interested in a divination. They do have some amazing stuff there for really ritual prescriptions, which is probably more than likely what I will be doing and utilizing. They've got the things I need for ritual there. So with that, ashe and blessings. And of course, I'll see you on the other side. I'm kind of going random. I'm climbing into my reflector skin. So there's no rules of how this will or won't work for me lately. And of course, my podcasts, I do have a great one out right now. So with that, I'll see you on the other side. Ashe, blessings.
Yeah, so I did lose about 10 pounds in the first 2 weeks, which is very common for people when they approach a low carb diet. It's releasing a lot of water weight from your body. And then after that, it definitely tapers off and you're losing, a sustainable, probably 1% of your body weight per week is a good, healthy amount of weight to lose. So it definitely slows down. It probably took me from November through about May or June, possibly. But I lost those 40 pounds. So it did take a little bit of time. I did start to dig into the science of what was going on. At first, I hadn't even read the Atkins book. And after the first 2 weeks, I was like, well, let me go actually read the science of what this guy was talking about. And he did talk about ketosis. And so it's a multi-phased diet. I mean, it is a diet. It's very prescriptive. It's like, do this, follow this plan. And there's 4 different phases. And the very first phase is the one where carbohydrates are lowered the most to actually induce a state of ketosis.